I have a chair out. We do have some planks coming up. I'm going to be using the chair for the planks. Here comes your march. I have 2 bands out. I have a heavier band. I have a lighter band. If you want to use hand weights, you're more than welcome to use weights instead of bands. Just quick refresher, check your bands out. We've been using bands for a couple years now. Make sure that if you haven't replaced them lately, that there's no tears or weak spots in them. Here we go. We're going to march a little wider. Take it out wide. We're stopping our feet, taking some squats right here. Little squats down and up. Take it down and up for some squats. Just enough to get some movement. Hips, knees, ankles. Do a couple more of these. On the next one, you're going to stay high and go right into your tap and reach. You're going to tap your toe and reach across. Tap and reach. Here comes that stretch for the side of the body. Reach through your toe, lengthen through your fingertips. Arm goes across the front. Here comes a sweep across the front. Open up the upper back. It is your step touch together. Take it together, little step touch, step touch. It is a heel front and push front. Take a little heel and push, pull the toes up, push through your chest, warming up the shoulders, the chest, the back. From here, you are going to keep your right heel forward and go into some arm circles. Sweep the arms down, up and around. I want you to warm up your shoulders a little bit more. It's a dynamic stretch for your hamstring. Do this a few more times. Finish this one, stay up, shift your weight forward, go into your lift of the back heel, press it down. Lift the back heel, press it down. Focus on warming up the lower leg. There's your up and down. One more time. Back knee is going to come in, add a bicep curl, and then press it back. So we're going to add this little bicep, and you're still going to keep lifting the back heel up. Press it back. Focus on stretching out the quadricep. There comes that in. One more time. You're bringing the back leg forward. Here comes that dynamic hamstring stretch. Arms go up and around. Slide down, circle up and around. How low you go depends what works for you. This is your warm-up. Be gentle right here. One more time. And now you shift your weight forward so you can lift the back heel, press it down. Lift the back heel, press it down. Lift and lower. Lift, lower. Next time, it's a bicep curl with your back knee coming in. You curl in, you press it back. You curl in, you press it back. There's your in and out. 2 more times. Finish this one. Step up tall, return to your march. Here comes your march. From your march, it is going to be your step touch, side to side. Take a little step touch, side to side. You're going to use your space, double step touch. It's 2 of these, back to the other side. Little bigger steps using your space. Back and forth, one more time. Here's your single step touch, side to side. Little single. It is a hamstring curl and pull it back. Do a little pull back. Stand up a little taller. Squeeze the glutes. Take this into a knee lift, a little tap of the knee. Bring the knee up and take your tap. Couple more times. There's your 4, 3, 2. Let's march it out. Give yourself a march. March is out, out, in. Take it out, out, and in, out, out, and in. There's your 4, 3, 2. Just march it out right here. Grab a sip of water. We're going to start with some deadlifts. I'm going to do the first one with my hands behind my head. Think of it more as a good morning. If you want to use your weights right from the beginning or your band, go for it. When you're ready, it is heels under hips. Like I said, I'm starting with my hands behind my head. Here we go. There's your hinge. Bring it down. And you bring it up. Each move today, 45 seconds. Now I'm using this to start waking up the backside of the body. There's your slide down. This is about lengthening from the tailbone to the top of your head. The movement is controlled with that hip hinge. Totally different than bending. This is a hinge motion. You have time for one more. Keep yourself upright here. Shake it out. And now we're going to go into a wall squat. If you don't want to do a wall squat, you can do it in the middle of the room. Like I said, 45 seconds for each move today. So wherever you want to start. I often like to start a little higher. That's just to make sure everything is working correctly, and then more challenging, the lower you go. Just remember, when you lower, your knees are still going forward, which means they're in the same line as your toes. So if your toes are in, you want to get those straight. You want your thighs straight. If you can, you're pressing your head back, your shoulders back. And then, as always, this is more of an isometric move. You want to make sure you're breathing. If you start holding your breath, you would want to focus on the exhale. Here comes your last 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring yourself up. Shake your legs out a little bit. If you felt that, you should have felt it in your quadriceps. We're going to come back into our step touch whenever you're ready. I'm going to toss in this step up and over so you can work on some balance. There comes that step up and over, up and over. Here's your up and over, up and over. So we're going to hang out here 45 seconds. That's how long we're in each move. It is a 20-second transition time. And how big or small you make the movement, completely up to you. We keep going. You have about 10 more seconds. We will be returning. Here comes your last one. Back to the deadlift. I will use my band this time. It's lower body, so you're going to see me grab my heavier band. And again, always make sure you're checking your band. If there's any weak spots, you probably want to skip the band. Get them replaced. Shoulders back and down. Here we go. 45 seconds. Deadlift. So with the band or the weights, it's your chance. Little extra strengthening here. This is for the back side of the body. Focus on using the glutes, the hamstrings, meaning when you're going down and up, focus on engaging the back side of your body. There's your slide down and slide up. Shoulders are relaxed. It's a hinge movement, only the hips are moving as you slide down and slide up. We're going to do one more. And then when we finish that, we are going back to the wall squat one more time. We're going to focus on the strength of our legs real quick. So shake it out, do what you need to do. I'll be on the wall. If you want to do it in the middle of the room, off your chair, you're more than welcome to. And as just like last time, check on alignment first. Toes are forward, knees are forward, arms are back. And then think of even the zipping of the core. So if you arch your back a lot, maybe think, can you get your rib cage against the wall while you're still pressing your head back? Can you wiggle your toes a little bit? You are past the halfway mark. Here is your countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Start bringing yourself up. You can shake your legs up, give them a little shake. And we're going to be coming back into this step touch. So you're going to pick your version. If you want to do this step up and over, go for it. You're going to see me add a little leap today. So here comes that little leap. You know, I've been tossing these in a little bit more often. Little extra. Think of a little power move here, up and over. Now, how far you leap is up to you. Maybe you want to go a little further, get a little more hang time, but maybe you want to keep it smaller and you leap a little higher. Mix it up. You can do a little of each. There's that little catch and catch. So you pick the version that works for you. You have about 10 seconds to go. Right there, you're going to finish that out. Come into your march. If you ever want water, grab a sip of water. I'm going to grab a quick sip. We're going to start with some half jacks, jumping jacks. If you want to do full jacks, you're always more than welcome to. Think of this as a little cardio spurt. We're going to start with some jacks. Now you're going to see me stay low. You're more than welcome to go into a full jumping jack if you want to do that, or pick whatever version works for your body. Like I said, this is 45 seconds here. And again, you can pick your pace. If you want to go a little quicker than me, go for it. If you want to go a little slower, do that. 4, 3, march it out here. Here comes your march. Keep the march. Now we're going to keep moving. It is a little cardio spurt. March if you ever want, when you want to. But I'm going to add a knee lift right away. So we're going to go into this knee lift. We have 45 seconds here. I'll be making a couple changes along the way. But remember, you can always stay here if you don't want any of the changes. It's a double knee lift here. We're going to do 2, so you got to get a little balance in there. Pull the arms down. There's your double. And again, pick your pace. I'm moving just a little bit quicker. Now we're going to keep moving even through the 20-second transition time. The move is going to be your little speed bag. We're going to march it out. Go right into your speed bag. Now I want you to start marching wider. We're going to get ready from here. We're going to punch across. Take some punches across. Here we go. You're going to take your punch. Now again, you're going to pick your pace. Whatever works for you. Remember, you always release the back heel. Take some jabs to the front. You're going to jab to the front, and you're still moving through the hips. Take a hook right here. There's your hook. Lift the elbow, get it up. Return to your speed bag here. It's your little speed bag. Arms are up. Keep your feet moving a little bit. Where this is our transition time. 10 more seconds. Next move. It is your quick feet. Out, out, in. So right here, it's your out, out, in. Or quick feet. So if you want to stay slower, stay slower. I'm going to speed mine up a little bit. And as you get more comfortable with it, maybe you go a little quicker. Maybe you punch your arms a little bit. We are staying here 30 more seconds. And you're doing what works for you today. So I'm bringing in a little bit of speed here. Keep it going. Here comes your 20 seconds. It's your speed bag. Take it up right here. Keep the feet moving. And remember, if you ever want to get a sip of water, grab some water. We're going to be going back to our punching in 5, 4, get your feet wide, and here's your punch across. Take it across. Here's your jab to the front. Jab front, jab front. Next, it is your uppercut. You're going to take it up and up, up and up. Speed bag one more time. Take your arms up. There's your speed bag. Next, we go back to our quick feet, but I want you to start with the left foot. So go left, right. There's your out, out. Once you're comfortable with that, here we go. Little bit of speed. You pick your pace. And then if you want to add a little bit of punching with your arms, this is to focus on our cardio a little bit. This is to focus on some speed work, getting used to moving our feet a little quicker. Keep it going. And there's your 5, 4, 3, 2. March it out right here. Give yourself a march. I'm going to grab a sip of water. We're going to come into jump ropes. We're going to do a little bit more upper body strengthening is where we're going. So we're going to start with a jump rope. And I'm just using the jump rope as a little transition. So I want you to be able to check it with your heart rate. Take some big breaths. And the reason I'm doing this is because we're going to go into planks. Depending where you take your planks, we want to make sure our heart rate's in a good spot. So you can always make this a bigger movement. You can always make it a smaller movement. Keep it going for 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Shake it out right here. Shake it out. Next move is going to be planks. You're going to see me plank with my chair. More challenging, go to the floor. Less challenging, take it up to the wall or something higher than the chair. First, set yourself up in your perfect plank. And then once you're in that plank, that comes the little knee drive forward Tap forward. You can make it bigger, take it to the outside of your elbow. This is all about engaging the center, strong through your glutes, strong through your hips. Then get stability here. So yes, we're moving our legs, but we want to make sure everything is staying pretty stable, right? We're solid through our shoulders. You're picking the pace for driving your knee forward. Finish it out right here. You're going to bring yourself up, shake it up. Push-ups are next. So if you want to keep your push-ups on the floor, go for it. You're going to see mine on the wall. If you have something in between, feel free to take it where it works for you. You're going to see me, my push-ups on the wall. Think of that perfect plank that you had. Think shoulder blades back and down. Lengthen, add your push-ups down and up. So let's focus on keeping your shoulder blades down your back. Each time you slide down, think of sliding your shoulder blades down, and you're going to feel more work in your core. You're going to feel this nice strengthening through your hips. Two more push-ups. Finish that one. Bring yourself up. You can shake it up. Rows are next. Now you're going to see me do my rows with the band. If you prefer to use weights, use weights. We row with weights in the other classes as well. And on Thursdays, I use the weights. Your row, there comes that hinge down. Knees a little bent, elbows pull back. Now your focus, back. We just did chest. Now you're going to focus on the back. We stay here for the 45 seconds. If it bothers your back to be in this hinged position, have a seat. We also roll from seating positions. Remember, core is engaged. You're strong through the center. Two more. And then when you finish the next one, we're going to go into biceps. Because I'm using the band, we're going to do one bicep at a time. Stand on it with one foot, both feet, I guess. Add your curl when you're ready. So right here, we're focusing on one arm at a time. And when we do a bicep curl, one at a time, think of your posture. This is a good chance to work on your posture, meaning are both your feet pressing into the floor? Are you engaged through your glutes? Are your shoulders relaxed? And then pin that elbow right into your waistline. Here comes one more to go. And we have 20 seconds to transition to the other side. So I always say the hardest part is getting the right length. So do what you got to do. Stand up nice and tall. And then we're ready. Engage the core. Here we go. Add your curl. Curl up and bring it down. Curl up. Bring it down. Same thing. Double check. That elbow pinched right into your waistline. That shoulder stays down. And then you have the lift and lower. Check to make sure weight is even on your feet. Little engagement through your glutes so we can work on our posture. We have time for a couple more. Finish this one. And triceps are next. Now today for triceps, I'm going to do the one where we hold the band and press down. If you're using weights, you can do the same version with a little bend over, or you can always take it overhead. So your tricep is going to be here. So I wrapped the band around my hands. One stays next to your shoulder. The other one is going to press straight down. And each time you press down, you're focused on using the tricep. So think press back. There's your press back. There's your press back. So focus on that press back for your tricep extension. There comes your press and your press. Two more. There's one and there's two. Take your break. There comes your 20-second break. Let your arms relax. Let your hands relax. And then we'll get ready. Taking it to the other side. And if you're with me with the band, you're taking one by the shoulder. You're going to hold on to it nice and tight. The elbows by your hips. And then you press back. So right there, you're focused on the press back. Or I should say the press down. That means you use strength rather than momentum. You have this nice little push and push. There comes your push and push. We are going to do two more. Here comes one, and there is your two. Go ahead. Release your band here. Grab a sip of water if you want a sip of water. We are going to come back into our planks. It's going to be a side plank. So you're going to see me do my side plank on the wall. I usually do in this class. And you're going to pick whatever version. If you want to go lower, go to the chair. You're also going to see me on my hand. But you can go down to your elbow if you prefer that. So right here, whatever version of your side plank. You could be down on the floor. We do that in other classes. I'm on the wall. You could take it to the chair. If your wrist bothers you, go down to your elbow. If you need more challenge, you're going to lift a leg. That's going to add a little extra. But remember, straight line from the tailbone to the top of your head. You are using your hips. You are using your core. Keep going. Countdown is 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Relax it all down. Shake it out. And we'll get ready. Take it to the other side. Again, you pick your version. You could be lower. Maybe you go down to the chair. Maybe you go to the floor. I am on my hand today. Sometimes I go to my elbow. Just depends how I feel. It is your straight line. Maybe you keep your hand down depending how it feels. Maybe you lengthen and reach through your fingertips. If this is working for you and you want a bigger challenge, you can always lift your leg. That's going to take more hip strength. Side planks are also about strengthening your hips. But we think long straight line. That means we have to zip the core. Keep going. You're almost there. If you're holding your breath, focus on the exhale. It is your 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Go ahead, release it down right there. Shake it out. We're going back into our push-ups. My push-ups are staying on the wall. You're going to pick where you want your push-ups so that they challenge you correctly. Before you ever start with the push-up, make sure you're in good form. Shoulders back and down, core zipping up, and then you add your slide down, slide up. If you're not challenged where you are, little ways to add more is to lift the leg. And you're going to have more weight as you go down and up. If it's too hard, you would open your feet up wide, take a wider stance. You're going to pick your version. Maybe you change it up a little bit here and there. You have time for 2 more. 1 more time. Keep yourself up. Shake it out right here. We are going back to rows. Grab your band. This is your thicker, heavier band if you're using more than one size. Back, large muscle group. If you're using the band, you're stand firmly on the band. Before you ever start, your shoulders back and down. There is that hinge. Elbows slide back to your hips. That is to make sure you're not using the neck, shoulders. Give your neck lots of space. And then you slide up and down. There's your lift and your lower. Lift, lower. We keep going. Focus on the strength through the backside of the body. Take 1 more. Carefully bring yourself up. Now we're going to come back into our biceps. I'm going to grab my bicep weight. You're going to grab whatever size band you like for biceps. 1 at a time. That's intentional. Yes, we're using your band, but even if you're using hand weights, good idea to take 1 at a time. And then when you're ready, here comes that curl up and release it down. 45 seconds here. Stand up nice and tall. There's your posture check. We want to keep our chest nice and open, not just when we do bicep curls, all the time. Open chest lets you take bigger, deeper breaths, keeps your lungs open. There's your lift and your lower. There's your lift and your lower. One more time on this side. And 20-second break, chance for you to transition over to the other side. Take it over to the other side. Get the length of your band that works for you. Stand up tall, shoulders down. When you're ready, you can add your curl and your release. There's your lift and your lower. Focus on the strength of your bicep. Two more to go. There comes one. And there's your second one. You can go ahead, relax the band. Tricep dips are next. So rather than using weights or band, I'm going to use tricep dips. But if you would like to use one of the other ones, go for it. Tricep dips. Have a seat. Sit at the edge of the chair. Remember, your hips stay close, your shoulders stay down. Here comes that bend. Now you always see I start small. Give your shoulders, elbows a chance to warm up. And then once that's warmed up, you can go deeper if you choose. As you slide down and up, use control. You need more resistance. That means your feet walk out, but your hips stay next to the chair. That'll give you more challenge as you slide down and up. Two more times. There comes one. There is two. Bring yourself up. Have a seat. Shake your arms out. Shake them out, shake them out, shake them out. While we're sitting, I'm going to add some core. You can go ahead, cross your arms in front, add a little lean back. So first I want to make sure you're in your core right here. We'll add a gentle twist. Now I'm going to start here because I want you to pull the belly button into the spine, and I want you to feel your core working. Now, no discomfort in your low back. If there's discomfort in your low back, make adjustments. From here, if you want to add the lift of a knee, go for it. Just make sure you're keeping the work in the core. If it transitions and moves into your hip, into your back or your hips, then I need you to change it up. You can sit up tall. You can skip the leg. There's your twist and twist. Now, if you want it even bigger, the next transition, hands are going to go behind your head. Now you're going to open up even wider, and there's that twist through the upper body. You're using the core. You have 4 more to go. Here comes your 4, 3, 2. And then when you finish that, bring your arms down, take your hands to your thighs, give yourself a nice lean forward. So right here, just stretch out through your back. Reach to the top of your head, give yourself a nice stretch here. Then you bring yourself up. You're gonna hug one knee into your chest. Give yourself a hug right here. And then once you have that hug, figure 4, and that is wherever it works for you. So your bottom leg might need to go straight, or you could keep it upright. This is to stretch the hips and glutes. You make adjustments on what is best for your body. Take the stretch here. Bring yourself back up. Hug that knee into your chest one more time. Add little circles so you can loosen up the back, loosen up the glutes. Change the direction. Take it around in the other direction. Set the foot down. Here comes the other leg. Hug it in. Start here. Big hug. Stretch through the glutes. Here's your figure 4. Big or small. You make the adjustments your body needs. Leaning forward is optional. You can also keep it upright. There's the stretch through the hips and glutes. Bring yourself up. Hug the knee in one more time. Add your little circles. Loosen it up. Change the direction. Set the foot down. You're going to bring yourself up to a standing position. We're going to stretch out our quadriceps. We're going to start with our quadriceps. We did squatting. We did the wall squats. So you pick. Maybe you bring the heel up. Maybe you grab your shoe, your sock, or any other option. Stand up nice and tall. Get the stretch down the front of your thigh. You want to keep that lengthening through the front of the leg, the front of the hips. Set the foot down, take it over to the other side. You're going to see me keep holding on. That's just so I have balance so I can focus on the stretch down the front of the leg. And you pick where it works for you when it comes to the stretch. You can release the foot. Now, because I'm by the chair, I am going to put my foot on the chair today for the hamstring stretch. You can always do it on the floor. We did it earlier on the floor. There's your stretch for the back of the leg. Just keep in mind, if you don't feel a good stretch, make sure you're squaring your hips. So lots of times we let our hips slide forward. Keep the hips squared. So pull that front leg, pull that hip back, and you're going to get a really nice stretch down the back of the leg. Bring yourself up and switch sides. Take the other foot up. Pull that hip back. Add your stretch as you go forward. Add that. Check the hips. Feel the stretch in the back of the thigh. Bring yourself all the way up right here. We're going to stay close to our chair. You're going to cross one foot behind the other. Fingertips are going to go up. Maybe you lean over. If you want to take the other hand up, go for it. These are just versions for you. You pick what works for you. And then you would bring yourself back to center, drop your arms, switch the leg behind. The opposite foot would go behind. Arm goes up. Maybe they meet and they both go up and over. Your choice, whatever works for you. Bring the arm down. Uncross the feet, step 1 foot forward, the other foot is back. I want to stretch out your calf. So focus on pressing the back heel into the floor so you get a nice stretch through the lower leg here. If you don't feel a stretch there, just make sure your heel is behind your toes. Kind of check to make sure your hips stayed forward. Bring yourself up, switch, take it to the other side. Foot goes forward, the other one is back. Heel presses into the ground. You're going to see me lean forward, get a little deeper stretch there. And then focus on pressing the heel down and away from you so you can get a deeper stretch. And then just kind of check your hips. So if they rotated a lot, square them. Hold the stretch. Stand up nice and tall. Take a couple hip circles, those little hula hoop circles around. Loosen up the back, the hips. Change the direction here. Take it around in the other direction. Stop the hips. Open the arms to the side. You're going to drop the thumbs. Stretch your biceps as you go back. Slow, 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 slow. Clasp your hands. Reach your hands first to the floor, and then you can lift them up a little bit, just wherever it works for your chest, your shoulders. Now you're going to open the arms to the side. You're going to sweep the right arm across. Give yourself a stretch here. Arms open. The left arm comes across. There's your stretch here. Arms open. Fingertips go up. Drop the right hand behind. Elbow goes up towards the ceiling. Fingertips go up, and now you take the other hand behind. There's your tricep stretch. Fingertips go up, add your arm circles. Take your arm circles all the way up and around, up and around. Add a couple arm swings, a little loosening up of the upper back, the core, the waist. Stop the arm swings. It is time for your inhale. Stop in the center. Take a big inhale. Reach all the way up. Exhale, blow it out. Do that again. Here comes your big inhale. Reach all the way up. Exhale, blow it up. Out one more time. Here comes your up. And you're out. And happy day. Have a wonderful day.